Arda Guler stunner fires Turkey to victory over Georgia in Euro 2024 Group F opener. Turkey commenced their Euro 2024 campaign with 3-1 victory over tournament newcomers Georgia, starting Group F of the competition off with a bang. The Crescent Stars were winless in their last 5 matches heading into the contest in Dortmund, but worries of another European collapse were quashed after 25 minutes when Mert Mulder hit a sweet volley from the edge of the box to hand the 2008 semi-finalists the lead. Extremely keen to show that they are not just in Germany to make up the numbers, Georgia restored parity 7 minutes later thanks to George Mikotadze, who will now forever have the title of netting his nation's first ever goal at a major tournament. After playing a bit-part role for Spanish and European champions Real Madrid this season, Turkey sensation Arda Guler stepped into the continental spotlight and fired Vincenzo Montella's men back in front on 65 minutes. Before the Crescent Stars added a third in stoppage time through Kerem Aktürkoğlu. Following their disastrous Euro 2020 campaign in which they failed to collect any points and managed just a single goal, success in Dortmund against Georgia will have gone a long way in restoring pride and confidence in the Turkish national side, who are now within touching distance of the knockout stages. On his 50th birthday, Turkey manager Montella picked a side full of exciting attacking talent, including Madrid star Guler, who recently became the first Turkish player to win the Champions League, whilst Juventus prospect Kenan Yıldız made his major tournament debut on the other flank. All of Georgia's starting contingent were making their bows on the biggest of continental stages. Yet the Euro newcomers still possessed a massive threat in forward areas thanks to their two-man strike force, with Napoli hero Kvaratskhelia and Mikotadze both regular goalscorers in top European leagues. After failing massively 3 years ago, despite being the majority of people's dark horses for Euro 2020 glory, the Crescent Stars were in no mood for waiting around in rainy Dortmund, with an early contender for goal of the tournament from an unlikely source putting Montella's men ahead. Probing the Georgian backline down the left, Fenerbahce man Ferdi Kadioglu whipped in a delivery that was cleared by a defender before rolling into the path of club teammate Mulder, who stepped onto the ball and expertly fired a rising volley into the near corner before Georgi Mamardashvili could appropriately react. Georgia's magical moment. Arguably just content with being at a major tournament for the first time in their history, Georgia were not disheartened by an early setback, and only 7 minutes after Turkey had taken the lead in extraordinary fashion, Willy Sagnol's side produced their own magical moment. Taking advantage of a brief period of dominance, midfielder Georgi Kakarashvili danced around the side of the Turkish defense before standing up a defender, with the 24-year-old then finding a yard of space and playing across to Mikotadze, who punched a low-effort past Mert Gunek at the near post. With the fiery and passionate atmosphere coming down from the stands and onto the Dortmund turf, it was not long after the halftime whistle that another eye-catching moment had those of a Turkish persuasion jumping with joy as their troops managed to regain the advantage. Guilty of running into traffic and overplaying in his own half, Georgia wide man Hirit Saidashvili was quickly closed down and dispossessed by the challenge of Kaan Ayhan, with the loose ball arriving at the feet of Guler, who advanced slightly infield before guiding a scrumptious left-footed curler into the far corner, as Georgia pushed for another equalizer and their maiden point at a European Championships. Desperate times called for desperate measures, with goalkeeper Mamardashvili coming up for a corner, a decision which ultimately resulted in Turkey's third of the afternoon. The corner kick delivery was initially cleared by the Georgian defense, and a battle for possession just outside the box led to Galatasaray's Aktürkoğlu having a free run on goal, with the 25-year-old sprinting from well inside his own half before tapping the ball into an empty net. What's next for Turkey and Georgia at Euro 2024? After securing a vital 3 points against section outsiders Georgia, Turkey will be in confident mood ahead of arguably their most challenging fixture of Group F on Saturday evening, when the Crescent Stars will pit their wits against Cristiano Ronaldo's Portugal in Dortmund. Georgia displayed considerable signs of promise during their major tournament debut and could have snatched a point right at the end, however, with nothing to show for their efforts. Saturday's meeting with the Czech Republic is potentially a do-or-die occasion for Sagnol's men. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.